What a beautiful Sunday morning.
Yes.
Enjoy the hot weather for the next couple of days. Because
Until
we're
it
gonna be
rains, hopefully.
Yes, expecting rain here in the next couple of days. So
Yes.
fingers crossed for that. In this segment, we're talking about the CC7D Film Project Screening Day and Award Ceremony that's going to be coming up, we're told, September the 3rd at 1 p.m. Heidi Hovda here is with us to talk to us. She is the co-founding chair of the CC7D.
Correct. Yes, we've been doing this since 2007, so that's 16 times that we have gathered a bunch of local creative people together. And over those 16 years, I was adding it up while I was sitting on the side. That's over 500 locally made films, 500 short films made in the coastal bend. That's pretty incredible, I think.
That is
a lot of local talent. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So tell us what this is about exactly. I know that you were telling us the rules briefly through the break. They have 7 days.
Right.
To create a film. There's some rules.
Yes, there are definitely some rules, and I am the rule master. And the committee, wants to make sure that it's a level playing field. But yes, so the Corpus Christi 7-Day Film Project is teams are invited to take the challenge to make a movie in 7 days. And how do we make sure that they made that movie in 7 days? Well, we give them a required line of dialogue, we give them a required character they have to include in their film, and we also give them a required prop. So whenever you watch all of the movies from the year, you recognize that, one year it was a feather, and another year it was a red ribbon, and you know every single film has that character or that line of dialogue or that prop in the film. So they follow the rules, they are within the time limits, and then we show all of their films. It doesn't matter if it's a great film or the most beautiful film in the world, we show all of their films on one button-a-thon day on September 3rd this year at the Alamo Draft House.
And what are the rules this year? They had to include what?
Oh, okay. So this year they had the prop was a flower. Okay. The line of dialogue was you made that look easy, or they could pick you made that look easy or you made that look difficult. Wait, it might have been make. I don't know, but it was very specific.
Very
I
close.
can't remember. You can't say make if it was made, and you can't say made if it was make. And then the character was Casey, a person who struggles with flexibility.
Oh, so all that has to be included.
All of those films are in there, and then we usually add a fourth element to it. It's a mysterious one. It changes every year. This year we gave them parts of speech. It was called the Parts of Speech Challenge. They had to include, they drew for a noun, they drew for an adverb or an adjective, and they drew for a verb, and they had to somehow include that into their film as well. And so all of those were different.
Sure. And you had how many entries altogether?
We had 30 people sign up to take the challenge, but 26 teams actually met all the rules and met it to the deadline. So we will be showing 26 films on September 3rd at Alamo Draft House.
So what are these films about? You have had a chance to, of course.
Oh yes, I've seen them all. They are a wide variety. They range from different types. Now what we do, because there are a lot of families who like to come and support this, or people who have sensibilities that are easily offended, let's say, we have an elevated content flight. So if there's a flight that has violence or language or other sensitivities, there's one flight of films that is called elevated content, and that is the first flight this year. And then every other film that doesn't fall in that elevated content, that's in the second and third flight. And there's so many different kinds. There's dramas, there's comedies, there's horror, there's suspense, there's just a wide variety. But the cool thing is that all of these films are made by local creatives or creatives who come from out of town, and they all film in Corpus Christi or the coastal bend.
September 3rd, 1 o'clock, Alamo Draft House. How long will this entire process to watch 27 films take?
Well, so the first flight begins at 1, and there are about an hour and a half in between each flight. So we wrap up around 6 o'clock. You can buy tickets, an all-day pass ticket, and you can get the tickets on our website. That's cc7day.com. So there's 3 flights, and the first flight starts at 1. The second flight goes an hour and a half later. So the day is ended by about 6:15, 6:30, and then immediately following that, we go to House of Rock at 8 o'clock for the award ceremony, where everybody sees who won first place, second place, third place, fourth place, fifth place, best actor, best actress, audience award, all of these fun awards. And that's really, I think, what kind of makes us unique with these kind of film race competitions. We show all the films in one day, and then everybody knows who wins what the same day.
And so who are the judges?
So we always hire industry professionals, and we also do an average Joe judge. So I'll say that our average Joe judge is a longtime CC7D steering committee member. She really helped with the formation of 7 Day. Her name is Stephanie Brazil, and she works at House of Rock, and she was our co-chair for such a long time, and so she agreed to be our average Joe judge this year. And we have 3 other jurors that are industry professionals, producers, writers, and actors who work in the industry. So
Nice.
We have a film clip here, A Change of Dart.
Yes.
Ratwood Productions from 2022, who won last year.
they won second place last year, and they won Audience Award as well. So
Okay.
yes.
Okay, let's
Let's
watch
show
it.
that clip.